Welcome today. It's my pleasure to be here. I came all the way from Jacksonville, Florida, just to be a part of it. I think it's a great cause, and I just want to be a part of it. So I'd like to entertain you today, but most of all, I want to inspire you, and I want you to leave out here thinking strong thoughts, because that's what's actually going to take us over the top, is strong thoughts. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off. I have a $50 bill here. $50 bill, straight off the U.S. Mint truck. Now, if I offer this to someone here today, who would want it? Okay, we've got a few people. What if I fold it in half? Who would still want it? Now, what if I balled it up? Who would still want it? Okay, let me try one more. If I stepped on it, who would want it? All right, all right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is just what I thought. The reason for this is because we realize the possibilities of this $50 bill. We said, oh, I got to turn my lights off tomorrow. I can get a pair of shoes. All the possibilities of this $50 bill will bring. But what about the possibilities that are in yourself? The possibilities that are in you? We can't hold these lightly. Has anybody ever heard of placebo? Placebo effect. Basically what a placebo effect does is it's a treatment given to a patient. It's nothing more than most of the time a sugar pill. But the doctor leads that patient to believe that this will cure your sickness. Now they say in a lot of cases, the way the mind activates, people start believing and things take action. A lot of people even get cured just by the power of the mind. You know, one of my favorite passages from the Bible is Romans 12:2. Be ye not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewal of your mind. Now, one of the things I brought the placebo effect because we've been given the placebo effect all our lives, and a lot of times we don't even know it. And why the placebo effect works so greatly is because the information that's given to us, the information that we dissect, is the information given to us by the people that we give authority in our lives. Could be our pastor, could be our president. Most of the time it's our mom, our dad, our siblings, and our family members. I'll give you a little example. Growing up, how many people were told, so I don't want to go too deep into it, but Santa Claus. Santa Claus, how many people know that there's Santa Claus? How many people believe in Santa Claus? How many people ever told that there was a Santa Claus? How many people ever believed that there was a Santa Claus? That's because the people that you let have authority over your lives told it to you. And you had no reason to not believe it. So you do believe it. And I'll give you another one. What happens when we're outside playing and we fall and we scrape up our knees or our elbows and we go inside and we go and cry to our parents or basically our mother? What does our mother always tell us? Hey baby, let me kiss it and make it better. Now, for some reason, that has no medicine in it. But just for her simply telling us that and giving us a kiss where we scraped ourselves, that scrape begins to feel a little bit better. That's the placebo effect. That's the placebo effect. So, we believe what's possible based on what people tell us. I'll give you another example. Prior to May 6, 1954, it was presumed that a mile to run a mile in less than 4 minutes would be impossible. Other people would go so far to say that if it was possible, after a person finished it, they would surely die. Well, on May 6, 1954, Roger Bannister completed a mile run in 3 minutes and 54 seconds. This is after years and years of people trying, and they couldn't do it. They couldn't attempt it. They thought it was impossible until Roger Bannister completed that mile in 3 minutes and 59 seconds. Now, since then, that mile run has been completed in more than 15 seconds improved. So it was once impossible. Now we realize that it is possible. So more people want to go for that goal of the possibilities. If I want to sell somebody a rock tonight, and I charge $15, who would buy it? Okay, what if I took the price down a little bit, and I charge $5? Okay, what if I took it down a little bit more? Help me out. If I took it down to $2? Okay, good deal. 1974, a guy by the name of Gary Dawg. He was sitting in a bar with some friends, and they're going on about how much hassle their pets are. They got to walk them, they got to feed them. They're disobedient. So Gary sat back, probably after a couple of drinks, and Gary said, why don't we come up with an idea for a pet rock? Now I'm sure the guy who had the most drinks said, oh yeah, that's a great idea. And if you get it moving, I'll get behind it. I'll even put my money there for it. But then a couple weeks later, Gary Dawg goes back and thinks about this idea again. And he said, you know what? I might be on to something. So he started to put his plan into motion. Don't you know, he sold 1.5 million rocks, making himself a millionaire. Master the possibilities. How many people know Barack Obama? How many people here are old enough to believe or old enough to know that there was a time where that was an impossible feat to have a black president of the United States of America? Right. How many people are that old to remember that? I can vaguely remember sitting in class saying, that is impossible. I'm sure we'll never have a black president. But guess what? We now have a black president. So this is one of the things I want you to think about as we go on with the show tonight. I want you to master the possibilities. And as you do it, I want you to have a great time. Because it's always good to have a fun time doing it. So without any further ado, I'd like to bring up the first artist to the stage. Ms. Sergeant Harris is going to be doing a rendition of both Yolanda Adams and Mary Mary.